The Turkey Kumburgaz UFO videos are 100% real, with clear view of alien entities sitting inside the craft. UFO in Turkey takes witnesses by surprise. Vicky Verma reports a series of UFO incidents occurred between 2007-2009 in the town of Kumburgaz, situated near Istanbul, Turkey. That's basically on the European side of Turkey. The event stunned the media and UFO enthusiasts after the images and videos of the sightings went viral on the internet. The video evidence of UFOs shared by a night watchman named Yalçın Yalman could be another strong evidence of non-human technology. Back in 2008, Yalçın Yalman worked as a night watchman at the Yeni Kent facility from where he shot all these amazing videos of UFOs hovering over the Sea of Marmara near Kumburgaz. He even showed his second-hand camera to the media in a press conference held at the Dedeman Hotel in Istanbul. Yalman said he started recording the strange crafts as a hobby to pass his time in the night. And due to the shaky videos, some skeptics claim that the mysterious objects over the skies of Turkey could have been a U.S. stealth drone or other aircraft. However, numerous experts confirm that the videos were authentic. Besides, many people witnessed the same unknown crafts in the sky. The sightings gained attention from locals, national media, and even CNN. Several videos were recorded between June 8 and 12, 2009, showing mysterious objects and lights. Originally, the video was analyzed and made public by the Serious UFO Space Sciences Research Center, led by researcher Haktan Agdogan. Haktan said the UFOs were often seen by civilians and military pilots during an international UFO Congress in 2009. In 2009, after the conference, there were witnesses of 8 to 10 people, including ufologist Dr. Roger Lear, who also witnessed and verified the Kumburgaz UFO sighting. Dr. Lear was present during the filming of one of the videos, May 17, 2009, and confirmed that as the UAP or UFO turned, it was similar to the Roswell-shaped craft, more boomerang-shaped rather than a traditional disc. Dr. Lear discussed this incident that happened with him after the conference on Coast to Coast with George Knapp. Dr. Lear told Knapp that he, Yalman, and others went to Kumburgaz to film UFOs. The group stayed up from midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning to capture any possible sightings. The conditions were ideal, with clear skies and no obstructions. During the filming, they observed a bright object below the full moon, which initially appeared as a potential star or planet. As they focused on this object, they discovered a semicircular craft with a multitude of lights, possibly shaped like a boomerang or cylindrical saucer. Dr. Lear said, "You'd think, well, gee, a bright sky, bright moon, you're not going to see anything. But in this case, the moon was a big help. It essentially lit up the exterior portion of the craft, which initially, when we saw it, looked a bit like a boomerang because we were not seeing it straight on, so we could not tell the exact shape of the craft. But then we went to full film on it, and we could see that it was either a boomerang or we were looking at a certain portion of the cylindrical craft or a saucer." Till this day, I don't know, and I don't know what the analyst said about the shape, but it was either one of the two, either a boomerang shape with a round front or a complete saucer. It did turn a couple of times, so we were able to see the side, and it looked like it could have been saucer-shaped. But when we got the biggest shock of our lives, because we could see light that was emanating from the internal portion of the craft in 3 areas. One was directly in front, and one was on either side. This was a full-on front view, and folks can look at the Coast website, and they can not only see the video, but please go to the Chilean analysis, because there are some still photos there which show what we saw when we looked in the central portion. And that was a big shock to look and see, not a Rorschach type thing, but actual entities that were, whatever they were doing, looking out the front of the craft, just the same as we were looking at them, he said. From 2007 to 2009, Yalman recorded approximately 30 videos. The footage was taken with a mini DV Canon DMGR1A based on the NTSC system with a diaphragm set at a maximum of 1.8. It is a 3 CCD 20 times optic 100 times with a teleconverter mounted on a 58mm adapter. The teleobjective is a Sony VCL HGD 1758 model lens times 1.7. The videos were examined by two influential state-sponsored organizations in Turkey, the Scientific and Technological Research Board of Turkey and the TUG National Observatory. Their objective was to identify any evidence of forgery, but the results supported the authenticity of the videos. The original film cassettes were also studied by individuals from Japan, Chile, Brazil, and Russia, and despite several attempts, no one has been able to conclusively demonstrate evidence of a hoax, fraud, or manipulation, leaving the case unidentified. It's an unidentified flying object with extraterrestrials. Yalman's camera was equipped with a zoom option, which allowed him to even capture the pilots sitting in one of the crafts. The image is shaky due to the hand movements while zooming. However, with the editing software, the video was stabilized and the result shocked everyone. Two humanoid figures could be seen in the image with large black eyes and oversized heads. Haktan Akdogan noted that these are the most important images in Turkey and in the whole world, saying, after doing all the necessary analysis, which went on for several weeks, the board came to a definite conclusion with no doubt that these are 100% genuine videos. The objects cited in the aforementioned footage that have a structure that is made of specific material are definitely not made up by any kind of computer animation, nor are they any form of special effects used for simulation in a studio for a video effect. Therefore, in conclusion, it was decided that the sightings were neither a mock-up or hoax. It's concluded that these objects in the sightings that have physical and material structures do not belong in any category such as planes, helicopters, meteors, Venus, Mars, satellites, fireballs, Chinese lanterns, fireballs, weather balloons, natural or atmospheric phenomena, etc., but rather fall into the category of UFOs. We see the heads of not only one UFO, but also two beings in the images. This is the first in the world. He further added that those images would have a great impact on ufology. He has been researching UFOs for 22 years and had never seen something like this. He stated these are the most remarkable images taken in Turkish history. And in addition, Akdogan stated that these things are generally seen in areas rich with resources, volcanic areas, and historic places. They started to come more frequently after nuclear tests. Maybe the released radiation also harms the cosmic neighbors. We disrupt the balance in the universe. Maybe they observe this dangerous process, he said. Now, according to the report issued by the Scientific and Technology Research Board of Turkey, the examination of these frames has yielded the following results. The images were recorded in digital NTSC format by the above-mentioned camera. The date on the video indicates the recordings were made during 2007, 2008, 2009. The footage images of the object that visibly have a certain configuration are not computer animation, special video effects, or studio recreated images or models. The footage is genuine. The first observation made from the footage is that some of the images were recorded in the nighttime sky at a certain altitude from the horizon. The footage also covers images of the moon in some parts, which proves that the video was shot in the nighttime and open air. But the fact that digital date displays show AM in certain frames and PM in others raises suspicion about the validity of the time in which the recordings were made. Well, AM is after midnight, as we know. Now, since in some parts there is no other object that can be featured as a reference in the close-up frames, and no observable differences were found on background examination, the actual location, distance, dimensions and nature of the objects could not have been determined. Through the examination of shootings of multiple dates, it is a strong possibility that 2 to 3 different objects were captured. However, it's difficult to determine whether the objects are moving or not. Their movement is slow even if they do so. The reflections of light on the objects are sometimes caused by the moon, which was in a convenient location at the time, and sometimes produced by some other sources of light. The light reflection from the left side of the object, which is seen on August 10th shootings, is not produced by the moon. At that time, the moon was in a phase that was pretty close to the new moon phase and located approximately at a 10-degree proximity angle to the horizon. Moreover, the image processing analysis conducted on some parts of the footage revealed that the center of the object has the same density as its background, namely, is of a transparent nature. Not debunked. Adam Goldstack of UAP Media UK mentions that many debunkers try to explain the craft as cruise ships, but according to former F-16 fighter pilot and researcher Chris Latho, it does not add up. Latho analyzed the videos in case and calculated the object size, horizon distance, plus visual angles from the Marmara Sea. He concluded the logistics of a cruise ship did not match up to reported UAP UFO. Additionally, the triangulation of the UAP in most video cases was calculated to be too high to be a cruise ship or a boat by other researchers. Alternatively, in the fixed stabilized camera videos, we can see that the objects are motionless against the black background in the vast majority of videos. The motionless aspect of the UAP could also discount the small boat theory, given that even on calm waters and oceans, floating objects will still move and rock around slightly. Additionally, despite the mass mainstream media coverage in Turkey at the time, no person has ever come forward to state that the objects and boats belonged to them or that they were sailing off the coast in the middle of the night. Goldstack writes, from an analytical perspective, the Turkey Kumburgaz UFO case is unique with regards to the clear and multiple video footage obtained. Through this case, we also have sequential data that display behavioral patterns, times, and dates. We see all of the 25 videos, encounters, and incidents at nighttime, early morning, with one in the late evening, which is in keeping with the wider range of UFO data that suggests UFOs often appear at nighttime. We also see another significant pattern displaying the encounters around water, in this case the Sea of Marmara outside of Istanbul. The Sea of Marmara itself is a small sea with an area of about 4,380 square miles, with dimensions of about 174 miles to 50 miles. The sea has the greatest depth of 4,490 feet. How significant the Sea of Marmara is to potential UFO UAP has still not been explained. No connection to nuclear facilities or weapons has been linked in this case. And this is by Vicky Verma, House and Wise on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.